From the anti-government protests in Kenya to the anti-government protests in neighboring Uganda. Here too, protesters are planning to hit the streets on Tuesday. And just like Kenya, the president here has warned of strong repercussions if the planned protests do take place. Well, the planned protests in Uganda are somewhat inspired by those of neighboring Kenya. Young Ugandans have been coordinating the protests on social media. They have been organizing an anti-corruption march to the parliament on Tuesday. However, Uganda's president, Yoweri Museveni, has warned protesters that they will be playing with fire if they go ahead with the plan. In a televised address, Museveni warned that the protests would not be tolerated. Not just this, but the president also accused some of the protest organizers of always working with foreigners to cause chaos in Uganda. A similar accusation has also been made by Kenyan President Ruto for the unrest unfolding in his country. Earlier, Ugandan police had informed organizers it would not permit the planned protest in Kampala, as authorities had intelligence that some elements were trying to take advantage of the demonstration to cause unrest. Who are these elements has not been made public, but despite this, the protesters say they will press on with the rallies, citing their constitutional right. Now, the protesters are furious over corruption in the country. Uganda ranks 141 on the list of 180 countries by the NGO Transparency International for Corruption. The index puts the least corrupt nation at the top. Some of the government officials, including Parliament Speaker, have faced foreign sanctions due to corruption allegations. Meanwhile, Uganda's opposition leader, Bobi Wine, has said that heavily armed security forces seized his party headquarters and arrested several leaders ahead of the protests. The police have not confirmed the claims. Uganda's president has been accused of maintaining an iron fist grip on the country since 1986. He has been accused for frequently launching crackdown on the opposition leaders. While the protesters are ready to take on the president, these protests in East Africa could perhaps be leading to a wider pattern. As youth-led rallies are now crossing boundaries, inspiring more young people, the rallies in Kenya have already become an example of how authorities could bow down to the pressure of Gen Z. But as resentment continues, it is to be seen if these rallies bring a positive change or more chaos to the region. Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment. So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
On the today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can we expect